Have you ever noticed a phenomenon in your life that feels both strange and contradictory? Look closely at the people around you. Some have remarkably pleasant temperaments. They always smile, greet others politely, and seem like the most approachable people in the world. Yet, ironically, they're the hardest to make plans with, the hardest to truly get close to, and they're always the first to disappear when the party is over. People often admire them for their high EQ or smooth communication skills. But the truth is, this isn't about EQ or social grace at all. It's their gentle yet firm way of rejecting the noise of the world. If that sentence strikes a chord with you, then this video is a letter written just for you. I know that having this kind of personality often leads to being misunderstood. You're probably used to hearing things like, "Why are you so weird? You're too closed off. How can you build relationships like that? In business, you need to socialize more." Sometimes, you even wonder if there's something wrong with you psychologically, whether you're too cold, too different, or born to be alone forever. My friend, put all that self-blame down. Today, I'll help you understand that your so-called oddness is actually a high-level survival intelligence in the modern world. And your habit of walking alone is a competitive advantage not everyone possesses. Let's begin. 1. Being friendly doesn't mean wanting closeness. In today's society, people often confuse politeness with warmth and formality with intimacy. But for someone as deep and perceptive as you, friendliness is simply a protective shield you use to avoid unnecessary conflict. If you act irritated, you get misunderstood, talked about, and dragged into emotional drama you never wanted. So instead, you choose to smile and nod so everything can end quickly. You offer courtesy just to keep the peace and preserve your own inner calm. But your true emotions always stay behind a protective glass, private and untouchable. 2. You don't hate people, you're just highly sensitive. In psychology, there's the concept of a highly sensitive person. If ordinary people are like 3G phones, you're like a 5G tower running at full capacity. At social gatherings, others just feel fun. But you absorb everything at once: expressions, words, emotions, attitudes, and your brain quickly becomes overloaded. A simple social meal for you is a mentally draining job. When you get home, you're exhausted and want to disconnect from everything. That feeling is called a social hangover. So being alone isn't a psychological issue. It's a survival mechanism to cleanse your emotions and recharge your energy. 3. You see through people too quickly. People who enjoy solitude are often incredibly perceptive. With just a few words or glances, you can tell who's approaching with motives, who's being fake, and who's hiding a knife behind their smile. You understand that most social interactions are transactions, exchanges of benefits, exchanges of information, or exchanges of fake emotions to fill a void. Once you see through that, you grow tired and refuse to waste time on meaningless relationships. Your coldness is simply a filter to protect your energy. 4. Focus is your most valuable asset. The most successful people in any field spend a great deal of time alone. They understand that time and focus are the rarest resources. If you say yes to every invitation, your time gets fragmented, and you lose the energy needed to build something meaningful for your life. 3 hours in the evening can become a drain if you spend them drinking, or they can become an investment if you spend them reading, learning, or training yourself. People who walk alone may look unoccupied, but in their minds, they're quietly building empires. 5. Solitude becomes a privilege. At this stage, being alone is no longer avoidance. It becomes pure joy. At home, you shed all your masks, return to your true self, and enjoy your private space. That feeling becomes addictive, and once you've tasted it, you can no longer tolerate noise or artificial interactions. Your inner world becomes so rich that you don't need anyone else to fill the gaps. You've become an emotional billionaire, self-sufficient and abundant. Conclusion: people who smile brightly yet always walk home alone aren't strange, unsuccessful, or socially broken. They are clear-minded individuals who understand themselves and know how to protect their souls. Don't grab someone's hand just because you fear loneliness. Your sensitivity isn't weakness. It's a tool that helps you perceive the world more finely. Your coolness isn't indifference. It's a shield. And your solitude isn't isolation. It's the space where you grow and transform. Remember, the weak seek safety in crowds. The strong enjoy freedom in solitude. When you shine brightly enough, good things will naturally find their way to you.